right, ladies and germs, welcome to this week's edition of Creme de la Corp, where I see 5 War Room posts for the first time and I offer my commentary unfiltered and unedited. That's not entirely true. It sometimes gets a little edited. But I'm at 7% on this camera, so your boy's got to absolutely motor. So let's dive on in. The first one says, self-diagnosed ADHD sales pro, do you Pomodoro? And I don't know what Pomodoro is unless we're talking about the pasta. Yep, someone's already made the pasta joke on here. Okay, so I guess Pomodoro method is splitting your time up, time boxing everything, and then putting a timer on it so you are done. As soon as that timer ends, you got to move on to the next thing. It's kind of like ADD project management, if you will. Now, I've never used it personally, but I still do time box stuff. So I guess I kind of use it, but I'm not like hardcore with the timer and so forth. I mean, it's always good to defensively schedule for yourself, you know, like even if it's like just you time, like put something on the calendar for it, like my writing time, I put something on the calendar for it just so I like have to do it. And that way I don't accidentally schedule other things and make other things priorities that shouldn't be. So, you know, that's a good way to break things up. It's, you know, whatever works for you. However you can best segment your day into little bite-sized chunks. 10 out of 10 recommend. Now, the next one, cold calling icebreakers. The best cold call icebreakers. I'm struggling. I don't have a script, so I don't want to sound like I'm reading. I try to get straight to the point, be professional. My 60 to 90 dials a day. Should I use more casual language? Do I open up with some kind of industry joke? Should I be more aggressive? Top comment comes from Fun Coupons, one of the goats of the War Room. Some people might disagree with me here, but I don't do small talk on a cold call. It's awkward and nobody likes it. I ask if I'm calling at a bad time, and then I get right into why I'm calling. Project confidence, be the expert, respect their time. Once you start talking, it's a good idea to mirror and create rapport. Yeah, I mean, personally, I like to make the joke. You know, it's like I know talking to a salesperson is somewhere between jury duty and going to the dentist, so I appreciate you giving me even 30 seconds to tell you why I'm calling. Boom, disarmed, self-awareness. Got him. So it's really to each their own, but always be confident. Always be confident and respect yourself. Don't be, hey, really, really sorry. Don't do that shit. You know what I mean? Don't apologize for doing your job. All right, next, how many times do you close in a sales cycle? Part 1. Ooh, two-parter alert from Powered by Caffeine. This is a part 1 of a 2-part post. Collect the data. Okay, so how often do you typically close? Once at the end, or on every call from first cold call to final closing call, or option 3, never. I'm not a closer, therefore I have never drank coffee. Okay, it's not that one. To me, you're always closing. You're always, whether you're trying to close the next conversation, whether you're trying to close the actual deal itself, whether you're just trying to close them delivering some piece of information you need. Like, you know, when people give stuff and do stuff for you, they actually develop a more positive opinion of you. It's called the Ben Franklin effect. So if you ask someone for a favor and they do it, they actually, even though you ask them to do it, they actually feel more favorable towards you. So fun fact, that's psychology for you. Your boy's psychologicals. All right. So yeah, you're closing all the time is my answer. And here's part 2. So John Barrows, great sales resource, 10 out of 10 recommend him. He links to a post in here, Powered by Caffeine does, who wrote the post, but he linked to John's video. Closing happens on your first cold call, booking a demo, on your discovery call, upfront contract, on your discovery call, setting clear next steps, on your demo, upfront contract, on your demo, setting clear next steps. Fam, long story short, you are always closing. ABC, sales are dope, never ever stop selling. That's what it goes. That's how it goes. So you're always closing. You're always looking for that next little close. Bunch of yeses to get to the big old yes. We gonna sign that shit. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta move. You gotta always have your next close in mind. That's what I'm saying. And this is great friggin' content powered by caffeine. Love that shit. Okay. Next one, 4th or 5th, I guess, 2-parter. Whatever, 4th. Do you ever use your manager as a tool to help you get the deal done? Friggin' yeah, fam. Bring in that altitude. Bring in that senior management. I used to have my manager pretend he was an implementation person. So someone who gave me a verbal yes, like they had the contract. He'd change his LinkedIn signature. Now, yeah, okay, argue the ethics. I don't give a shit. But he would send and be like, hi, we've got you in the implementation queue. However, we can't get you going until we get that signed PO back. People be like, oh shit, yo, I'm affecting other people besides the salesperson who I don't even view as a human, so I didn't really care about that. But this other person who's in implementation, yeah, I'll respond. So it's a good way to respond. Let's see, what are the people saying? The people are saying, yeah, 100%, works to have a fresh face to help renegotiate. Sometimes people think managers can do stuff that reps can't. We know that's not exactly true, but you never know. It's a nice way to kind of team close, and it always feels better to close with your team. So the answer is yes. And the last one, last but not least, AMA. Oh, the Scotiabank Deputy CISO Okay, so anybody saw the drama on LinkedIn where I was going at it with some CISOs about whining about salespeople? We got an amazing AMA, Ask Me Anything, with the Scotiabank, big ass company in Canada, on what it's like to be sold to. How can we do it better? It's gonna be part of a greater AMA series where we bring in more ICPs and we talk about that shit honestly. And this is just absolute fire content, straight up heat. So if you haven't checked it out, you should. If you sell cybersecurity, check this ass out. It's fine as hell. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing some other ones. So that's it for this edition of Creme de la Corp. Your boy's jacked up on Mountain Dew. I got to go. I don't even know what this camera's at in terms of its time life left, battery life left. I'm on one, fam. And I will see you next time, same place, same time, in the motherfucking war room. Peace out, Girl Scouts. And Boy Scouts, too. Boys can be Scouts. Okay. Anyway, bye.